Man Faces, and this is going to be a video about Manny and his kit at 71. So here's my special. Strength 4, Perception 12 with clothing, Endurance 4, Charisma 8, Intelligence 9, Agility 10, Luck 11. Basically, I'm just going to go through what the weapons I'm using, the armor that I'm equipped with, and my power armor suit. And then I'll just talk about the modifications I used and why I used them. So it should be an informative video for anyone trying to get their character up to the high levels. Alright, so first I want to talk about the weapons. As you guys can see, Man Faces carries a lot of weapons on him at one time. And that's basically because I believe in the right tool for the job type of attitude. So by far, the most powerful weapon in my arsenal is the explosive advanced assault rifle. It was a lucky drop where I get plus 15 explosive damage, and what that does is it staggers enemies and pushes them back. It also has a bit of a area of effect where enemies around it will get damaged by it as well. Be careful, you can damage yourself with it too if people are too close. I have it outfitted with all the rank 4 modifications for the assault rifle. So gun nut rank 4 was really good for this. And it's got a base damage of 138 because of my rifleman perk. So I have the full stats. That's why most of my weapons are rifles. I use the deliverer like most people. I really just use it to play around with. It's not enough damage for me to be serious about it. Okay, I want to point something out, the differences. For a long time I didn't really understand the differences between the advanced assault rifle that shoots 5.56 and the combat rifle. But the combat rifle is more of like a automatic sniper's rifle, although I have mine set up for a silent option. And basically I got all the rank 4 or rank 3, rank 4 upgrades to this one as well. So we got the 308 receiver and the marksman stock with the suppressor, and that just really lets me get a little bit of an edge in the tactics so that I can play with stealth whenever I want. Okay, so this right here I've had for a really long time. This is my monster killer. It has a damage of 315. It is a 2-shot shotgun, and what it means is it says that it shoots an additional projectile, but I've never seen the additional projectile. I just seen it do double damage. And I believe these are all rank 3. Yeah, rank 3 modifications, and some rank 4. I think the suppressor is rank 4. And basically what I would do is I'd get myself hyped up on Psycho Jet and I'd run out there and just spray. Although this has been pretty powerful. Okay, and I have my Assassin's 50 sniper's rifle. I really only started to mess with this, but it's really, really overpowered. And I only have 1 rank of sniper. I'm going to have a video coming out about that in a little bit, and then that'll talk a little bit more about how I feel about it, because I'm not really too sure on that sniper perk just yet. Now this is what I want to talk about. This thing right here might be overpowered. It is a plasma thrower. And I used to think it was like its own unique weapon, but you actually can create this with science rank 3 or 4, I believe.
Nothing's more satisfying than
and all you do is you attach a flamer barrel. Oh, see, it's just 2. But it's so powerful. And literally you just run at them and just mow people down. It does eat plasma though. It might be the most powerful close range weapon in my opinion, especially if you combo it up with some power armor that flies. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and talk about the armor. I have the armored tuxedo. Just so everybody knows, I went on ahead and did the railroad quest to get the ballistic lining. It's really key to my build because I don't wear the full set of armor like you probably could and should. Honestly, I just don't see the need for the extra DT. I like living close to the edge. So anyways, I'm running with combat armor. like the full set. I believe I have some sturdy and some heavy, but it's all done with the shadowed combat armor because I like the look of it. If you're more concerned about DT, it's all polymer. The polymer combat armor, although it looks white, is really, really good. Energy resistant and ballistic resistant, and it's light. Okay, so all my outfit has deep pockets. And I just really need the carrying capacity because, you know, I only have strength 4. And I really didn't want to get more strength, so. But you can see, a lot of these pieces are running 18s, 13s, 17s. And then this is just my leather chest piece because I like the look of it. I don't like the combat armor chest piece, but, I mean, I've seen some really powerful combat armor chest pieces going into the 40 DT, so, you know. It's really up to your flavor, and this is my flavor. And this is my handicap. I got this thing at like the very beginning of the game, and it had that plus luck too, and then I've just never taken it off. But it's still a pretty good piece of kit because it gives me 5 AP because I got the ultralight build on it. And then it's 15 DT, so it's comparable to a lot of the combat armor. Okay, so I wear the military fatigues like you saw in the video the other day. But I have them Ballistic Weave Mark 5. And to do that, you need rank 4 armor. That's why your armor is like super important. Gives me agility 2, which is awesome. And how all that works. Oh, and then I also wear the patrolman glasses for a +1. And basically how it all comes together is I end up with a DT of 192. So that keeps me from getting crippled. That keeps me from getting staggered. When I get rushed by assaultrons, I can survive 3 to 4 hits. That's why Manfaces has a lower endurance, because his armor is able to keep him alive. So now we're going to go over to the power armor facility, and we're going to talk about his custom power armor. I got lots of power armor. I got lots of frames. I got lots of parts. I just collect and try to make custom sets. So because I have rank 4 armor and rank 4 science, I'm able to see the ultimate potential of all suits. Now, I'm not saying that this is the best setup or anything like that. It's just this is the best looking aesthetically for me. And honestly, I haven't really broken a piece in a really long time. And I fight a little sloppy in it sometimes. So what I have is the T60F legs, both of them. I have the X01 right arm, left arm. I have the T60 chest, and I have the X01 helmet. We're going to talk about my mods in a minute. Okay, so I don't have any melee prowess. I've been thinking about messing around with it, but just hadn't had the time. So there's nothing in my arms because I don't have blacksmith, I believe it is. Yeah, but that's fine. So anyways, on my torso, on the T60F torso, I got the jetpack, and that's really just for flying. It's also for maneuvering. You can save yourself from suiciders. You can save yourself from mines, from rockets. You literally can save yourself from anything, but its original purpose and its most useful function is for building settlements, because no more need for scaffolding. You just boost around and do your thing. And if you're building settlements, you already have a high charisma, so you might as well spend 2 points, get yourself cap collector, and then you can buy fission cores for like $250 or caps, and that's what I do. Okay, so on my left leg I'm working kinetic servos. And basically what that does is that while I'm moving, my action point refresh speed increases. So I gain more AP while moving, but then I also have the overdrive sensors on this leg that increases my sprint speed, but for action. So they ended up kind of canceling out. I have found out that you can stack overdrive sensors. So if you went overdrive sensors on both legs, your power armor will be a lot faster. And if you have the jetpack torso, your jumps will be so much further. But it really burns core, and it burns AP. It's really more of a setup for if you had bash and then you like jump boost into the scene with Flamer, mowing things down, bashing your way through. I don't know. I'm going to test that out because I'm really interested in that. Okay, so, and for my helmets, I go with the VATS Matrix Overlay and the bright headlamps so that, you know, I can see everything. Thanks, Piper. And basically what the VATS Matrix Overlay does is it gives me an increased chance of hitting in VATS. I mean, plain and simple. And that doesn't really sound like much, but it turns my VATS into like 100%. So I'm really liking that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, I guess, my little discussion on the weapons and tools that Man Faces uses. If you guys got any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section of the video. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care.